can slam the crap out of it. And if you lift the door up, and I'll show that the bushings are fine here. Not 1 ounce of play with 248,000 miles, 400,000 kilometers for my people in the rest of the world that doesn't use the English system. So, watch this.
My wife will love you because she bitches every morning when I go out and start this pig because I let it run forever and I have to slam the hell out of the door.
And it's cold in the morning. Just shine it at this. I should have brought the longer ratchet. I did this once on one of those Suburbans, and I unscrewed the bolt, and the plate fell down behind there. It's supposed to be a captive plate, and it wasn't. I take the interior panel off to retrieve the plate. I won't undo it all the way, obviously. Oh, I took it off because it needed a washer behind there to space it away from the body. You see how that one strikes right in the middle? Mine was striking right on the edge, so I used to space it away. But normally the plate's held in the back. It's captive. No captive plate. Those bolts are tight. So all we do now is we move it a little bit. The top one is really tight. That's like that fire extinguisher. No problem, I got a vice grip for that. Because it's a cheap piece of junk from Lowe's. Sold by the volume. I wonder if there's rust behind there. This should just slide like butter.
Yeah.
Once in a while I go back and check the camera. Sometimes it drops. Whoops. Not recording anything here, but ants walking on the ground. Which
your shoelaces.
Oh, it's not moving. There's a plate that's inside. I can read this. This vehicle is not equipped with the Ford Ambulance Preparation Pack. Is not equipped. I'm trying to move that away from the rubber. Yeah, it moves. What happens if you keep on slamming it? Eventually it cracks the steel here. It's spot weld. See the spot weld there holds the retainer on. I don't know why it's not moving. I may go back in the shop and get a bar just to pull that away while I tighten it. I'm surprised that screw is so hard to tighten. I never work on Fords. Hang on.
Corroded.
Yep, Ford had
my
capillary action in the wiring. That's the biggest problem I had with Fords. I used to repair them, and you'd have that module on the firewall. See how it's moving?
Yep.
Huh. That stupid module on the on the inner fender with the blue bushing or the yellow bushing. Crap.
I would have to
friggin' crap. Yep. Cut the wires back, and they had capillary action. GM used anti-capillary wires, and Ford didn't. But I had a 75 Ventura 2, which was a Nova basically, with a 250 6-cylinder and a 3-speed manual, buckets and console on a 4-door. But one day I lost my taillights. The car was probably 5 years old. And the wires under here were all mush. The aluminum wires were total friggin' mush. GM had their wiring problems too. Now look at the GM pickup trucks, 2000 and up. Rockers. No rocker panels.
My
nothing.
I got no 4. Standing cab?
Yep.
Silverado?
No rockers.
No, they're good, but they're starting.
Yeah.
Like all the paint's gone off them.
Exactly.
And I want to get it in and get it painted.
Too late, probably. Let's see if I got the alignment right. Needs to go up a fraction. I dropped it a little bit. I went too far. We're on the right track. So, hold that again.
Yeah,
good
they're
assistant.
Then I bought a...
Your son's gonna love it. That's my daddy talking. Where is he? I can't see him. So I said we had to go
up a fraction.
Up and in. Not moving very. I've never done it on a Ford, so I'm not sure what's behind here, but it's usually just a plate with little fingers so it doesn't drop down and you don't lose it. Unlike the Suburban that had no plate, no retaining plate. Let's see what we got now. It's a little tricky. Rusted. Fluid film would have fixed that up. Needs to be. Is it on the first cap or the second? First. Needs a touch. You know something? Ford usually is more precise in their body fit than GM's, and that could use more tightening, but then we're getting into the slam portion because it's, you know, it needs a spray of silicone, which I have all the way around. It's just catching a little on the rubber because that's first latch. What do you think?
Looks good to me.
You happy with that? Gets manufacturing. I have to look up where Peoria, Illinois is. Chicago is Illinois, but Chicago is the very top of Illinois on the lake. I have to look up on the map. It's the first latch. See? Second latch. I think it's a lot easier. You try it. You're more experienced at it than I am.
Hey, it's shot. Because it never did before.
You have to. Yeah. Need a little silicone spray and a little fluid film on it.